use up way less of my CPU right now when I use my normal camera. Was geht bei dir, Bro? Wie war dein Tag?
Ja, ich habe heute viel Spanisch geübt. Und sonst eigentlich nicht viel. Ich meine, sonntags, ich habe gegessen, Raclette.
Ja.
War sehr schön, war lecker. Weißt du, was Raclette ist?
Weißt du was?
Raclette. Weißt du, was es ist?
Nein, ich weiß es nicht, Bro. Ich keine Ahnung.
Raclette wird oft in Deutschland benutzt oder gegessen, wenn man Silvester hat. Weißt du, was Silvester ist?
Das ist ein Essen, richtig?
Es ist eine Kochplatte.
Kochplatte, was ist das?
Wait, let me just check. Kochplatte. It is a stove.
Oh.
So like a little stove.
Oh, genau.
Und dann kann man da Fleisch draufbraten oder Käse oder Früchte, Brot.
Das, also du kochen mit dein Stove? Wie heißt Stove? Nochmal, Bro?
Raclette.
Raclette. Also,
I mean, raclette is not a stove. Raclette is just a little. You could say it's a mini table with a stove in it, and you can just put bread or steak above and then cook it while like eating.
So that's like it's like a hot pan. Like, how do we call it here? We call it I guess the brand is George Forming, but yeah. That's just
George Forming.
Ein bisschen Grill.
Foreman Grill. No, that is like for sandwiches, right?
No.
The George Foreman Grill. Is that for?
No.
Anyway, it is a cool dinner. Maybe you can see pictures later.
Yeah. Genau. Yeah.
Aber sonst habe ich nicht viel gemacht.
Langsam bitte.
Was hast du so gemacht?
Oh,
Ich habe heute nicht viel gemacht.
yeah.
I didn't do much.
Oh, yeah. Das makes sense. Für mir, ich auch, Bro, ich würde, ich aufstehen, ich gehe aufstehen, oder ich aufstehen.
Ah, yeah, it's a split up word again. So you cut off the first thing and then set it at the end.
Stehen aus?
Ich stehe auf.
Ich stehe auf. Oh my god. Wait, so that's weird, because ausstehen, right? It wouldn't be, is it aufstehen or aus?
Aufstehen, yeah, like stand up.
Auf. Okay, I thought it was aus. I was saying aus. My bad.
Nope. Aus means out, and auf means up. Okay. So you also say stand up, not stand out.
Yeah. Yeah. In heute Morgen, ich stehe auf.
Yeah, if it's past form, you would say heute Morgen bin ich aufgestanden. It's a little different. It's a little difficult. Just say it in the normal present tense. Ich stehe, like I stand up at.
Boy, I could say it in the past tense. I gotta practice that, because if I keep avoiding
it,
I'll always come back to this problem. So it's heute Morgen bin ich. Ja, bin ich auf. Oh no, bin ich
whatever time.
9 Uhr. No. Yeah, 9 Uhr. Aufgestanden.
Yeah, perfect.
Aufgestanden. So, heute Morgen bin ich 9 Uhr aufgestanden.
9, like at 9 o'clock.
Okay. Heute Morgen bin ich 9 Uhr aufgestanden.
Yeah, perfect.
Genau.
I mean, speaking of the sentence structure again, we could overlook the sentence structure because Michel also translated every description.
Yes! Bitte,
like
bitte,
you
bitte, bitte,
recommended
bitte.
it.
Yeah.
Bitte, bitte, bitte.
Bitte. Ein Moment, bro.
No worries.
Worries. Ich habe ein Lachflash, Bro.
Ein Lachflash.
Lachflash. Random. Oh.
Ich denke, es gibt gar kein deutsches Wort dafür.
Gar kein Bock und gar kein ist was?
Like, gar kein is just like a more harder way to say nothing.
Oh.
Like, there's no chance of something being there. Like, it is nothing, but like more nothing.
Yeah.
Wait, what is a good translation? Gar nicht. Not at all.
Genau. Wir sind hier und James Lehrplan. Bro, you said this was like translated.
Yeah, so here we have a sentence consists of indivisible elements.
Hold on. Where are you at?
It is one of the first things. It's like page 2.
Oh,
Very
okay,
beginning.
okay, very beginning. Yeah, I can, yeah.
Yep. I mean, we stopped here last time,
Yeah.
so we didn't really got that. You can just try to read all of that,
Yeah.
and maybe it's better.
Yes, it just consists of indivisible elements. Bro, you know, that's what I'm saying. You're like, oh, my English isn't that good. Indivisible. What the fuck?
Indivisible, ja.
I don't know.
Ja, Michel hat das aus einem Wörterbuch.
Das macht Sinn. Ein Thesaurus. Heute Morgen meine kleine Schwester fröhlich mit dem Auto unter das Sofa in einer Höhle in der Erde.
Ja.
When? Oh my God! When? Who? How? By what? Where to? Where? I was like.
So you cannot split them up. Yeah, just like the last time where I said, like, you cannot do the mit and just put it like into the sofa. Like, that are parts that belong together. Just like this morning. You cannot just say this I morning did.
Yeah. Die Satzelemente.
You have the subject, you have the verb, and you have the thing that you want to describe. All the time. Like, this morning I did.
Yeah.
Not this I did morning. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, das macht Sinn. Die Satzelemente können im Satz frei angeordnet werden. Elements can be placed in nearly any order, which is interesting. Es gibt nur zwei Ausnahmen, so there's 2 exceptions. Stellung des Verbs, position of the verb. Okay, das Verb steht im Hauptsatz. I remember we covered this in a previous video. An zwei Stelle.
An zweiter, like the second.
An zwei.
Zweiter.
Ter. Wait, why is the why is the S silent for Stella? Stella.
Zweiter? No, it's second means zweite.
Oh, zweite.
So,
Oh, zweite.
Stelle
Yeah,
is
my
a
bad.
place.
Zweite, yeah, my bad. Oh, my bad. Because I'm saying
Zweite
and two, but it's
Stelle.
like, yeah, zweite. Yeah, that makes sense. Zweite Stelle. Am Ende, falls das Verb geteilt ist.
Yep.
The verb is a main clause. Is always in second place at the end if there is more to it. Interesting. Oh, my brain.
So you know what is mean by that? Like, you only have another verb at the end if it is a split up verb. Like aufgestanden. Like, you cut off, like
Yeah.
what was the word that they used? Like you split off you split off the prefix and they just put it at the end. That is the thing that we meant with that.
So if I say
at the end.
If I say I'm going, oh, okay. So all right. I'm actually now seeing in my sentence, even in English, that there are multiple verbs. So it's like I'm gonna walk to the supermarket, right? So in German, it would be like, ich würde
Ich
Supermarkt
werde
laufen.
zum
Yeah,
Laden laufen. Yeah.
Okay.
But that is future tense. So
Yeah, I'm going to
if there's a
that way.
second verb,
It's like I already.
is
If
at
I
the end.
walked to the supermarket, I'm gonna try to say this myself, and then you can correct me. Obviously, I'm gonna fuck it up. But
yeah, sure.
if I said I walked to the supermarket today, I'd be like heute bin ich
Zum.
zum. Yeah, I was to do this. I was to do it. I'm gonna say it real quick, and then like obviously after I'm done, just like correct me and stuff, because I just want to be able to, because if like for instance, right, like if I'm like trying to sound it out and like you give me all the answers, I'll never learn, because I'm like, okay, well he'll just tell me, you know. But at the end, of course, it'll be fine. But I'm trying to like form it in my head so I can try to like create the sentence. Which it's probably gonna make your ears bleed because it's fucking bad. But
Go on.
It'll be like heute bin ich zum die Supermarket laufen. Right? No, I fucked that up. I definitely fucked that up because I was like, I went to the supermarket earlier. Well, yeah. I guess earlier today I went to the supermarket or whatever. Or like I went to the supermarket today. So that's already.
Heute
yeah.
bin ich. Like there's the verb.
Gelaufen.
Bin is like
Gelaufen.
of to be.
Oh, fuck.
Ich bin is like I am. So
it would be like
today
I'm.
Yeah.
It says what it looks like directly translated is today am I to supermarket go.
Bin.
Yeah, because bin is am, isn't it? Because ich bin is I am, and then bin ish would be am I. So like
normally you would use how's it called? I went. But if you say that, normally we do not use the past form. But it would be heute lief ich zum Supermarkt. But that is more like in written German, except for spoken German.
In spoken
like it's what the old people use.
Oh, okay. So in spoken German, it would be heute bin ich zum Supermarkt gelaufen.
Yeah,
Supermarket
but just
gelaufen.
you don't have to remember this one.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. But that actually, so now I'm starting to understand, because at first I'm like bin ish. So you would say bin ish for past tense, in general, right? Like it'd be, so for past tense it would be the time, like, and then bin, and then like whatever you did afterwards. So like that's what I'm starting to see I'm getting a bit better at, a little bit, because remember before I'm like, if I tried to say something in the past, I'm like, oh, ich bin vorher supermarket gehen, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck, dude? Like, nah, dog. Like actually, can you give me some
There's
sentences
also
in
an
the past tense?
exception. Yeah, because there, I just want to mention, there's not only bin. There are two verb kind of things. Most likely you use bin if you're going to a direction. Ich bin mit dem Flugzeug geflogen. Ich bin mit dem Auto gefahren. Ich bin zum Supermarkt gelaufen. It's always something that has to do something with a direction. Like I've flown to a country. I have driven to the gym. I've walked, or I've been to the supermarket. Like something directionally. And then if you just say I've eaten a cookie, you would just say habe.
Habe, okay. So heute habe ich.
But that.
Heute habe ich. So it would be the verb basically before you. Like the verb would come before yourself. It would be like the time, the verb, yourself, and then whatever the.
No, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. Just like we covered here, it is not really important where what is. You can.
So you can say heute ich bin zum.
The elements can be placed in nearly any order. So you could also, except for that, say
heute ich bin zum.
Ich bin heute zum Supermarkt gelaufen.
So why
So
can't
it's
you say
basically the
heute?
same.
Why can't you say heute ich bin zum Supermarkt gelaufen?
Because if we have those like up here, you have my little sister happy with the car below the sofa in a cave in the earth. So that is all like this undividable parts, right?
So
if
heute
we
bin
just
is like always gonna be a thing.
no, like look up here. Well, we have when, who, how, by what means, where to, and where, right? So if we just have ich is just like the pink one that we had here. It's the object. Then we have the verb, which is bin. Then we have heute, which is when. That is the brown color that we had here above. I'll just do this one. Zum is where to, so the green one, like there. And yeah, wait, that is all. That is both this. Oh wait, let me just look. Green tone, that is not that bad. Yeah, like this. Yeah, okay. So we have this, right?
Yeah.
And we cannot. Yeah, keep in mind that bin, the verb, always has to stand at second order.
Okay.
So you could basically make this at the front when ich comes third place after bin, because it has to stand at second order. So you could probably say zum Supermarkt bin ich heute. Let me erase that. Gelaufen. You can basically or nearly place it in every order, but there's two exceptions, and one of them is that the red one, in this case the verb, or yeah, the verb in general, has every time to stand at the second place.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you could just copy paste everything else, but
switch it around.
bin is just like a pillar. Bin is the pillar of the sentence. Okay. It has to stand at second order.
That makes sense. So it'd be like either the noun, the verb, or yourself, and then bin, and then like the verb at the end and stuff. Kind of. That makes sense, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense.
Supermarkt gelaufen. And gelaufen is also the second verb, so it always has to stand at the end.
At the end, yeah.
But
exactly.
Any other part, yeah, you can just mix around. So we have ich bin heute zum Supermarkt gelaufen. If we, yeah, exactly, have been there and gelaufen at the end, what could we do? Like, where could we, what else could we say except for that?
You could say zum Supermarkt bin ich heute gelaufen. You can say heute bin ich zum Supermarkt gelaufen.
Yeah.
Okay. That
and
makes sense.
All of them are perfectly correct.
Yo, that's dope.
I guess Mikkel is also working on here right now.
All right, currently.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey.
But yeah, basically, what I just wanted to show with that, you can just scramble all of them up.
Yeah.
But you have to keep the verb at the second place and the other verb at the last place.
Oh, genau. Das. Yo, vielen Dank, bro.
Same down here. Let's just keep on going. Heute bin ich mit dem Auto zur Arbeit gefahren. If you want to, you can also try to mark them just like up here with when, who, how, by what means, where to, and where.
Okay.
If you want to, we can do that. So what is heute?
Heute is today, like today, like it's like the day today or today.
Is it when, who, how, by what means?
Oh yeah, it's when. Yeah, obviously, yeah.
It's when. Okay, let's just apply this. I don't know what color that is, but I will just take this. So, heute bin ich mit dem Auto. So, what could that mean?
It's like directly translated, like today.
Yeah.
Yeah, today am I with the car.
Yeah, no. Just mit dem Auto. What does that mean?
Oh, with the car.
Yeah, with the car. So if you ask, would you say when did you go to the work? Is that how the respondent would say with the car? Or would it be who or how, by what means, whatever? What would it be?
Like by what means? Like how did you get to work?
I would say how, actually.
Yeah, that's what I just
how
said.
Did you get to work with the car?
Yeah, that's what I just said, like how. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, how. And then we have zur Arbeit, is where to, like where to did you go?
Yeah.
So it is to the work. So we have this also. So, and now we can also scramble it up, the entire sentence.
Yeah.
But regarding of looking for the bin and gefahren. So you could say, mit dem Auto bin ich zur Arbeit gefahren.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could.
What you cannot say is, there's one thing that you could actually not say, which is, heute bin zur Arbeit ich gefahren. That is also not correct.
Oh, okay.
But what we have down here, which is the second rule, is that the subject always has to stand at first or third position of the sentence. So it always has to, how can we say that? To touch the verb, you know?
Oh.
Because, for example, here, ich is touching bin, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like right here, it is touching it.
Yeah.
Then you have the same thing here. James caught, it is touching it. Then we have Mariam and all other things. Yeah. And it's the same with that sentence.
Yeah, that makes
so
sense.
If you use James kocht or leckeren Kaiserschmarrn kocht James sich. You know? Like with that example, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is basically always like that.
That is super dope. Super geil. Super.
So if we just continue here, James kocht sich leckeren Kaiserschmarrn. What could we do with that sentence? If we just mark that.
Okay, so like switching it up and stuff?
Yep.
Okay, I could say, okay. Oh shit. Oh wait. So
sich is himself.
Sich. Okay.
Like
so,
James is cooking himself.
So.
Like not yourself, but you're doing for yourself.
For myself, yeah. So I could say, so leckern that's a verb too, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it is yummy. Lecker.
Lecker, yeah.
You maybe know that, like, oh, wie lecker. That is also from your sweet thing. What you could use. Like, oh, Knoppers. So Knoppers is lecker.
So there's only one verb here. So then you could technically just say, like, sich leckern Kaiserschmarrn kocht James.
Kocht sich is actually like one verb, but it is just in addition to kocht. Like he's cooking.
So you could say like
he's cooking for himself a Kaiserschmarrn.
So that one's a bit harder then, because like I said, there's only one verb.
It is a little bit harder. Let's just
say, like,
wait.
James sich kocht leckern Kaiserschmarrn or some shit, or like because
wait. James kocht sich leckeren Kaiserschmarrn. Oder Kaiserschmarrn kocht sich lecker. Yeah, okay. Leckeren Kaiserschmarrn is like one thing, because it's an adjective.
Yeah.
So it is basically every time in front of it. Okay, that is a little bit confusing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't make any sense, because it'd be like leckern Kaiserschmarrn kocht James, right? Like.
Yeah, imagine that this is one word.
Yeah, exactly. That's all.
And this is one word.
Yeah, exactly. There's
so
only three
let
parts.
us just
so it'd be like leckern Kaiserschmarrn.
Yeah, there's this
James.
and this one. So that is it.
So it'd be
so you could just switch those two things up.
So it'd be like leckern Kaiserschmarn kocht sich James.
Yeah, perfect.
That's what I've been saying for the last 2 times. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is a little disturbing, because you have leckeren as an adjective for yummy.
It's weird.
Then you also have kocht sich, is like cooking himself a yummy Kaiserschmarrn.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just continue.
It's weird, yeah. And then this
you have Mariam wohnt.
Yeah, so it'd be Baden-Württemberg wohnt in Mariam?
No, in Baden-Württemberg is one part. It's like, where does she live? In Baden-Württemberg.
Oh, so in Baden-Württemberg,
so you have
Mariam. So that makes sense.
Yep,
like
so you have this.
So it'd be like, in Baden-Württemberg lives Mariam. Okay, that's like a textbook story time type thing. Like, oh, in Baden-Württemberg lives Mario.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense.
That is also something because depending on how you structure the sentence, it has a different effect on what you say. Like if you just say, for example, the cook meets a dinner, or the dinner is getting cooked by a cook. You know, like it has some philosophical meaning behind that, maybe.
Yeah.
Like it is just kind of nicer to listen to, but it's harder.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Hold on.
But in spoken language, you would normally just put the subject at the front, then the verb, and then whatever.
Yeah.
Normally. But you can also say it like this. Heute bin ich mit dem Auto zur Arbeit gefahren. You can also say that.
Heute bin ich mit dem Auto zur Arbeit gefahren. So I guess in my head, like, what would I have to create? So I'll have to create something because I guess this is more of a lesson today than just speaking German.
Yeah.
So I feel like whenever we talk, it's more of like, you know, kind of adding like another skill set to like the German skill tree, you know. So when I do speak for 30 minutes with somebody
that's my
else,
intention.
yeah. So when I speak with German with someone else, like for 30 minutes, and we have a conversation completely in German, then I don't make as many mistakes because we've had this conversation here. It's like, oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, here you're learning how to do that, and then you're practicing it, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you're like improving your skills in that, or just trying to look at it, because otherwise you wouldn't notice.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess.
Yeah,
but yeah, let's just keep on going so we have more to cover. I mean, if it's too lot, just tell me and we can stop. Or if you have a question, just ask.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have to stop in like a little bit, like in a few minutes, because I gotta.
I mean, we only have that to cover, like this more,
Okay.
so we can just do that. That is not much.
Yeah,
So yeah, it is the same up here. Like in einer Höhle in einer Erde. It's a place. So where? Let's just mark that, and that is the sentence. Now you can just scramble it up. Ein Hobbit lebte in einer Höhle in der Erde. Like just switch those things up, and then you're done.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Same this thing. Im nächsten Jahr. You know what that means?
Yeah, so in the next year.
Yeah, so it would be what?
That would be your
When, who, how?
That'd be your when. Your when.
Yeah, exactly. So when? Im nächsten Jahr. Wird James, the verb.
Is it
wird, like will.
Jahr? Nächsten Jahr? How did you say
Im
that?
nächsten.
Im nächsten Jahr.
Ja, im nächsten Jahr wird James
Im nächsten Jahr.
eine Reise nach Deutschland machen. Eine Reise nach Deutschland is just like, yeah, a journey to Germany.
Okay, im nächsten Jahr.
A Germany to Germany.
Ja, im nächsten Jahr wird James eine Reise nach Deutschland machen. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so basically in the next year, would James rises like travel,
A trip
right?
to Germany make.
Yeah, a trip to Germany make. Okay, and so obviously wird and machen are both going to stay in the same spots, but I can flip around. Eine Reise nach Deutschland wird James im nächsten Jahr machen.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
But yeah, you also have to think that they have to touch each other, right?
Yeah, of course.
So
of
it
course.
could either be on first or third position.
So
You cannot say like what would be wrong is eine Reise nach Deutschland, like this at the front.
Yeah.
Wird at the second place because it has to.
Oh.
Im nächsten Jahr James. That would be wrong because
okay.
they have to touch.
Yeah, you're right. So
it could
Reise
either
nach
be
Deutschland, wird James im nächsten Jahr machen.
Yeah, that would be perfectly correct.
Holy fuck, that's dope, bro. The colors actually help a lot too. A lot, like they help a lot. I appreciate.
Okay, let's just continue. Maybe you can try to do that on your own.
Okay, so for this, James lacht fröhlich, wenn auf Twitch lustige Dinge hört. So,
Yep.
all right. So we got wenn auf Twitch lustige.
What is that? What was? Yeah, just do part by part. What does fröhlich mean?
Like excited or something?
Yeah, excited, happy. Yeah. Okay, so it would be what it is. So it is basically an addition to the verb. Like
Yeah, so
you
it
you
is
laugh
together.
happily.
Yeah, laugh happily. So that's
Yep.
one
So we just mark that as together.
thing. Yeah.
So then when.
Vin is just the time.
Yeah, that is the time, exactly. There you go. Then er.
Yeah, it's the subject, so it'd be myself.
Would be you, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Auf Twitch is the Ort,
Yeah.
so it'd be this one. And then you have a second object, which is lustige Dinge.
funny things here.
So wait, let me just.
Oh damn, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, that is a little complex, but basically you can just also do this. So you could do James lacht fröhlich, wenn auf Twitch lustige Dinge hört.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that is actually a comma, because it's a second sentence. Oh, is there a comma between that? I cannot see it. Oh yeah, there is a comma. Okay, so we have two sentences here. James lacht fröhlich. So it is just the adjective. You can also say fröhlich lacht James. But then there's a comma, so there's a second sentence. And you also have that again. That is a little bit confusing, but we will just try to explain that. So that is an entire new sentence. Just think of it like that.
Yeah.
Wenn is the time, er is you in that case, auf Twitch is the position, like on Twitch.
Yeah.
Funny things is the objective and hurt is the verb. So we have James lacht fröhlich as like the first sentence. Like James is laughing happily when he sees funny things on Twitch. Or hears in that case.
Okay, so then.
But you can also switch it up. Fröhlich lacht James. Wenn is like comes after the comma because it's a time. Wenn er lustige Dinge auf Twitch hört.
Okay, so.
But maybe that is a little disturbing. Wait,
yeah, it's fucking weird, but it makes sense.
Let's just continue because that is with a second clause. Let's just that is also let's just go to C because that is a little more complicated. You see where I am, right?
Yeah.
Like Beispiele C.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is questions.
Okay, yeah. Gehst du mit mir ins Kino? So, are you with me in the theater? Are you gonna go with? Are you gonna go with me
what
to
does
the theater?
gehen mean?
Yeah, to go. So, it's
Yeah.
like, are you gonna go with me to the movies? Or
Yep.
do you have Sana is that like cream or some shit? No, what the fuck is that?
Zähne is teeth.
Teeth. Oh, do you have?
And Putz. Wait, let me just. Teeth is Zähne, and we have
Zähne.
Putzen, which means to clean.
Oh, putzen means to clean. Oh shit, that makes sense.
Or wash.
I literally got putzen mixed up with dirty. So I thought
Yep.
putzen was actually dirty. That's crazy.
To brush in that case. It's to brush your teeth.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
But it's the same. Like, but in that case, hast would be at the beginning.
Okay.
Like here, im Fragesatz steht das Verb am Anfang. That is like the C at the rules, if you look a little up. Like there's im Fragesatz steht das Verb am Anfang. When a question occurs, just put it at the front.
Yeah.
That is like the main thing there.
Yeah, for the verb, like the verb goes in the front, and that I didn't know, but I had a feeling, because it's like when you ask questions, it's like hast du something or gehst du something or.
It is the same in English.
Yes.
Did you do that?
Exactly.
Like did is always at the first time. Maybe you can kind of imagine it like that.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, vielen Dank für die Hilfe mit mein Deutsch. Aber
Gerne.
ich muss los. I gotta go post more videos today, because it is late as fuck in Germany right now, and I'm pretty sure I'm running kind of close to the last few things, but I really appreciate this, man. Seriously, like for everybody watching this video, if you guys want to help me, just go ahead and join the Discord server. With these videos, I know a lot of people are like, but James, you didn't speak barely any German. But you guys understand if you watch this video, I'm learning more of the breakdown of the sentence structure and stuff like that, and the grammar aspects that will help me speak better in future videos where I'm actually speaking for the entirety, or at least most of it in German and stuff like that. So these are all going to be a part of the series and stuff like that, of course. So you see my progress from now until the end of the 365 days. So I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much. It really means a lot. Thank you again.
Lasst einen Daumen nach oben da.
Ja, vielen Dank, Bro. Vielen lieben Dank für die Letzten auf Deutsch.
Den Unterricht.
Die
Hilfe.
Yeah.
Ja.
Yeah.
Unterstützung is a good word.
Yeah, Unterstützung. I always say that. I always say, vielen Dank für deine Unterstützung, Bro.
Yeah, perfect.
Das bedeutet mir viel, bro. And everybody else, thank you so much. It really means a lot. It is frustrating. You can kind of see it on my face sometimes where I'm like, fuck. But it's worth it. It's gonna pay.
I hope it is kind of understandable with those colors and all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really good, bro. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you for having patience with me. I really appreciate that. Well, what a pleasure it is to see all of your beautiful faces at the end of this lovely video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure you know, as I've mentioned in the past, we do have a Discord that's linked in the description down below, and we would love to have you a part of the world's greatest community ever, Bray Gang. Yes, if you've made it to this point in the video, you're officially a part of the community. So go ahead, join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And we also have other social media as well, like Instagram, Twitter. We're live. We go live on Twitch quite often as well. So it would behoove you to, go ahead and subscribe to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JamesBrayGang. Join the cause and be a part of the greatest, literally the greatest community ever. Okay, it's simple. Just go ahead and do those little things. We're trying to grow on all these little platforms and everything, and it really means a lot. Now, I know you guys stumbled up across the channel and you're like, what does this guy post? Like, what kind of content does he post? Reactions, vlogs, pretty much whatever comes to my mind. All right, it's random content. I don't know what I'm gonna be posting 10 years from now, but I do know that you can stick along for the journey, and it really means a lot. Now, for every single person that subscribes and follows all of the accounts that I have made, and all the links will be in the description down below, that's an automatic entry for any future giveaways I decide to have. I'll remind you when the giveaways take place, but you'll be surprised what I will be giving away because you guys have supported me so much up to this point, and it's only right that I do the same thing back. Thank you guys so much for being amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.